no other chain would have done. I mean, that's the perfect chain.
That's my signature chain.
We'll let you know when they're officially gone, and that chain is just as beautiful, you know, with nothing on it. You can wear it back with other things. You can layer it. That's your chain that comes along with it. Okay, now we're going to go to our multi-gem pieces. The brand new band ring. Exquisite.
This to me is the best ever.
Yeah. It looks like you've stacked 5 bands together. So you have the multi-gems, but then also the different shapes. You can see how it looks like they're shifting a little bit. That's $33.30 on your charge card. The pendant with only $70 remaining comes on that nice heavy chain. That's under $40 on your charge card. And then look at this bracelet.
The hinged bangle.
There's your hinge. So it's easy to get into, easy to get out of. And that bangle bracelet, last call on that with 35 left, it's $64.98 on your charge card. Okay, tell us about this collection, Hilary.
Well, my son now lives in China for the last almost 2 years. He took me to a place in China in December called Soho. And he was showing me all these restaurants and bars, and I said, I don't want to see this. I want to see real China. So we went down and we saw all the floral bouquets and all the eggs and all the, you know, everything, the wares that people were selling. I fell in love with this beautiful floral vase filled with all different flowers. And I asked them if I could take a picture. And from that moment, I went back, there it is. I went back to the room and I designed this piece of every different, you can't even imagine how hard it is to bezel set. You've got trillions, you've got cushions, you've got ovals, you've got rounds, you've got pears. You can't even imagine. And then I put the little flowers to remind me of why I designed this set and how precious it was to me. There's a couple of little flowers set in prongs right in between the pieces. And the saturation of these stones, I don't think people really understand how hard it is to get the colors. When you have small stones, I don't know, it's so hard to get the color, the saturation. To me, this is a pièce de résistance.
Oh, there's no question.
And you can wear this as a wedding band. And you can wear this as a mother's ring. You can wear this as a grandmother's ring. There are so many things that you can do with these pieces.
Well, and I think people will glance at it, though, for sure. And instantly they'll think stack rings. It looks like you've collected it. It looks like something that is a treasure piece, and it's going to be a treasure piece. Look at that little flower.
And instantly they'll think of famous designers on Madison Avenue.
Please, come on now. There's no question that this looks so expensive. This looks so high-end. And yet, the reality of getting this ring for under $100, we are busy on the phone lines because, again, it's just something that for $33.30, to know it's in genuine gemstones, to know it's in real sterling silver, it's amazing. I just can't wait to get these pieces home. If you read any of the reviews, and Hilary has lots of customer picks on hsn.com, the first thing that people say is they can't believe the silver weight. Because if you know the line, you know that Hilary never skimps on anything to hit a price point. She doesn't do it. If she can't do it in the weight that she wants at the price point that she needs to do, she just won't do the ring. So she put this together for us, and let me reiterate, silver prices have gone through the roof.
50% up.
In the future,
since our last show.
Yeah, you will see us using some other metals, which are beautiful. But if you're a silver lady, if you want something that's going to match your platinum, this would be the piece to do it. And then even finishing it like you do with the oxidation.
It has to be perfect, and it has to be perfect from the beginning. Because if you don't pull the wax properly and you don't have the model properly, you are never going to get the texture, and you are never going to get the finishing. The oxidation won't even work.
I want to show two people the hinge on the bangle, because how many bangles do we have left, Mr. Darryl? Well, how many bangles do we have left? Okay, so you know what? Last call on that bangle. Here's your hinge style bangle, and what that does.
You can do that all day long, okay? It's strong. It's sturdy.
Hilary, also, I was saying you've been in the business almost 30 years, but
29 years.
Have you been in the business, but worked with the biggest stone house. So that's the only way you can collect.
We are the stone house. So I sit there and I go through everything by myself, rejecting. And that's why you're getting these colors. But by now, I think that my stone people already know what is going to be rejected. Because they actually stand there waiting for me to go through the stones.
To kick them out, right.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of what Hilary rejects, you will see, you know, other people at retail using, but she, because her name is on this. Now, keep in mind, she's been the designer behind the designer for so many collections through the years.
Yes.
But this is her collection. This is something she's wanted to do for a lifetime. So she cherry picks and hand selects the top of the line. We are busy on the phone lines. The bangle's going to be the first to go, but
Look
that
at the color,
ring,
Connie. Look, and the ring, I think we've done, you know, a few multiple stone rings, but this to me is my favorite one. Well, they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
But that's a good thing.
You know? Yeah.
And then remember, the pendant comes with that incredible chain.
Which is standalone. That chain could stand alone.
Definitely stand alone. But I love the fact that you did the pendant north-south.
Mm-hmm.
So you have that elongated look to the pendant. So it's a little bit of a deviation.
It's got a major look
right
on it, yes.
And each and every stone is actually hand set into the bezels, right?
Bezel set. The rings are all hand done. Everything is hand done. There's nothing that comes out of a machine. You can't. When you're doing textured work, it all has to be hand done and hand set. And look at the perfection in the setting.
Amazing. Okay, the bad news is under 50 of the pendants, under 20 of the bracelets. We have a little bit more than that on the gorgeous ring. But ladies, first come, first serve. If you're looking for something that literally has the magic of a rainbow, you can wear it with any of your other gemstones. You can wear it with all of your fashions. This would be the piece to go for, Hilary.
Oh, to me, it's, and also, how about that wedding band?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes a perfect wedding band. It makes a beautiful wedding band for anyone that wants to wear it.
Well, 1 minute remaining, and you know, as you see this, you can see, like Hilary said, the saturation of color in the gemstones.
It's truly amazing. These aren't 16 by 12 gemstones. There's a ton of small gemstones, all different shapes, and you'll find that everything is so beautiful, deep, and rich in color.
And like Hilary said, I mean, to get smaller gemstones that have this kind of color
nearly
is near to impossible. I mean, it's like when you look at the ocean looks blue, but if you dip out a cup of it, it doesn't look blue anymore. Same concept with gemstones. I mean,
exactly,
when it's big,
Connie.
It's easy for it to look a certain color, but then the smaller ones are very light, typically, but not here. So you get amethyst, peridot, citrine, garnet, Swiss blue topaz, all of that together in one incredible combination, multiple shapes, multiple sizes.
And all bezel set.
Hand bezel set,
yes,
by the way.
The whole thing is handmade.
Okay, we are going to wrap this one up, but think of this, where do you go today to even get handmade jewelry? I mean, it doesn't happen. 093665 is the item number, and the flex piece one more time. On the ring, it's $33.30, the bracelet, $64.98, and the pendant, under $40 to get that home. And I love, love, love the motif, the beautiful flower motif. Well, coming up, already the most popular item in the hour, that beautiful mystic